Good morning, FlatsClass fans, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to go on a little adventure with my wife, Blondie. Now, she's a serious fisherman, but this is a Saturday, and there's a turtle box in my boat. And it's 8:45 a.m., and we're not at the ramp. This might be more of a couple's day instead of a serious fishing day, but we're going to do a little bit of scouting in the Hell's Bay Outdoor. There's that turtle box today, because we're not going to rust off her casts and doing a little exploring in an area I haven't been in a while. Why are we doing that? Well, in 2 weeks, October 20th and 21st, we're going to be fishing a Redfish Classic through the Plantation Inn here in Crystal River. It's a big tournament, and it's a tournament that she likes to do well in. So I think we'll go poke around a little bit, check a few zones out, see how her casting is, and, well, teach you a thing or two about my area here on the Nature Coast. Finally underway. It is now 9 o'clock. How are you doing, Princess?
I'm good. I'm ready to catch some fish.
You're ready to catch some fish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope they're ready. They were probably ready 2 hours ago, but this is princess fishing today, correct?
That is correct.
It is correct. I showed them the turtle box was in the boat today. They were different.
Yeah.
There's been some adjustments. There's been some adjustments.
We even brought our
naked feet towel from Aqua Traction. Oh, nice. Serious fishing today. I got a feeling serious. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're finally gonna go. See you at the ramp. I guarantee you the first thing I'm gonna hear is about how bad the bugs are. You watch. Just watch. You'll see. That looks like raccoon crap. Could be worse. Could have stepped in it. How's it going, babe?
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah.
Nothing bothering you?
Bugs. A lot of bugs. So
Bugs are bothering you. Okay.
You move very slow.
Well, baby, we're fishing. It's 10:30. Hope the fish are on your time. You just catch us one.
They don't call it princess fishing for nothing.
I know. Not even banker's hours.
I work banker's hours every day.
Hey, we earned it. Cast between there's bait between that mother-in-law grass that's off the bank there. You see that thin grass? Yep, that gap right there. Yep, right where the mullet are jumping. It is kind of nice having the turtle box. A little bit of tunes, vibes going. As long as you play it low. Get another cast in that same zone. Good cast. The mullet tell you where the fish want to be. That groove is deep enough for those mullet to be busy in that zone, then that's where we need to be. Probably the best spot's going to be where this hook comes around and straightens out again, and there's a point that's probably, you can see all the suds there, that's probably going to be the zone, but fish it all. Well, it's a start. That's all I gotta say.
Just shows I have great reaction time today.
Yeah, I mean, you have reflexes that's kind of what we're trying to mimic too. He's a pinfish. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, well, it could have been worse. That could have been a 40-inch snook that I dropped for you, but
Yeah,
it's just...
you would be following it into the water, by the way.
Oh, would I? Oh. And there you have it. Mush, back to work. And she's hooked up just after I saw a shark in the creek. Looks like a nice trout. Let me jump down. Nice trout.
Look at it.
Ooh, yeah, this is a good one. Be careful with that plug. Try to get him in the boat.
Wow.
See, that's what happens when you don't put the mash the barbs down. Let's get you holding this one.
Okay, do we have a picture? I mean,
Yeah, oh, I've got a camera.
uh,
Yep, just like that. Wow, beautiful.
oh, I'm squishing it pretty hard.
That's a good 17-inch fish. That would be a slot fish to keep, and that would be under 20, so it would be a great keeper fish if that's what we so chose to do. But I think I'm just going to let you release that one.
Okay.
I'll get you. We'll get a picture
Shark's
with him.
gone, right?
Yeah. Wow, look how they just match the bottom. I was right about those fish being in the creeks too. Nice. Not a bad start for you.
It's a nice upgrade for my little tiny one.
Yeah, I think so. All right, back after it. Pick it up. Don't see anything. There was a little trout trying to mouth it.
See it?
Yeah.
He was like just twice the size of that.
Yeah, he was maybe a foot. Maybe a foot long, but that's where the current is. It's coming on this side of the creek because the creek's wide through here, but you can see off to the left it's a little deeper. So this is where the current is.
Look how crystal clear it is today. It's gorgeous.
That time of year, and we're getting in the dry season, so we don't have a lot of runoff now, so the water's really cleaned up, which makes longer leaders necessary. And get a cast kind of close to the bend here up on the mangrove shoreline.
You don't think there's any over there?
Nope. I'm fishing current seams. That's what I want you to do. I can see fairly good up there actually from my perch. A lot of people running around. When you hear boats moving around a lot, that tells you that the bite's not happening. At least for them. When they're all moving, that means they're not catching. Oh no, not again. Are you kidding me? That's the problem with throwing an MR17. You throw the next one up, the XL, you don't catch any of those. You catch nothing but quality. But you might wait longer between bites. Swing him up here, I'll take care of him. The original Mirrodine is the best bait for action. If you just want action, you're going to get it with this
I could
bait.
just throw him back out there for a bigger fish, right?
Well, you could certainly do that. I mean, all right, buddy, back in you go. Greg Louganis. Date myself. So up here in front of you at 12 o'clock, you see all that sandy bottom?
Yep.
Throw right up on that sandy bottom and work it out. Great cast. Twitch, twitch. Keep reeling. Don't want it on the bottom. Just keep working it all the way back because there's a little bit deeper edge right where you're coming over now. That might be appealing. All right, pick it up. Point your rod out the same direction you're going. Go left, left, right there. Long cast. There's a big pothole over there, and you're going to line up on it just about right. It's a little left of the line. Close enough, though. Just want to see if something comes out of that pothole. Boy, that looked good. I was hoping the fish would jump it there. All right, I got one more spot I want you to throw in. Point a little right of that last line that you threw. You see where that cavern of, there's like a hole in, yeah, right in there. Throw all the way up in there as far as you can. Perfect. Perfect. That's a great cast. There's a little sand bottom in there too. It's out of the flow, but I just want to see if there's a redfish in that zone. It just looks good. Pulling doesn't seem as bad when you're listening to Jimmy Buffett. You guys will notice that all this grass in the water is coming out, all the debris, and that's the way you have to fish these creeks, is you have to pull into the tide. That way your angler is bringing the bait with the tide, because the fish that are game fish, that are opportunistic, they're not going to be just swimming out. They're going to be turning around in some of the little holes, and they're going to be facing the tide head on. And if you bring that over the top of them in one of those holes, you're going to get a hit. So that's a little pro tip right there. Fish going into the tide for sure. They love this kelpy grass because all this bottom in here is solid rock. All right, Blondie, you need to catch a big one. Drop it. Drop it. Yeah, he knows the deal. He's not going to do it. He is not going to do it.
The water's moving so fast.
Oh, another one came out though. That one's not going to do it. We got to find a freshie. Keep throwing up there. I see more come.
What is that? Oh my God, is it a catfish?
No, it's another red. It's another red. I was just about to tell you to throw somewhere else. It's another redfish.
I think it was the little one that came out that you saw.
Good night.
Oh, his spine.
Nicely done. All right, I'm going to have to put the micro down here, and we will handle this guy. Let me jump down. Bring him over here, babe. All right. You happy?
I am very happy.
All right, we got to get back after it.
Okay.
It's treble hooks.
I know, but I'm just trying to keep it out of wherever
Yeah,
it's trying to go.
it's a decent redfish. He's in that grass. You got him. A lot of kelp in here. Nice job. You are back in the swing of things. You are back in the swing of things. Let's see if I can get my. I've mashed all the barbs down.
He likes that kelp down there.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. All right, this one here, we are going to get a picture of. Nice and smooth. You're gritting your teeth, honey. You're gritting your teeth.
I'm trying to keep him out of that grass. This was a nice one.
Yep.
It's good. Oh.
All right, here he is. Let me get him. Beautiful fish, babe. Beautiful fish. You did a great job fishing right down the creek here. Even after that airboat really,
Yeah.
well, pissed you off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my camera. We'll take a picture and then release.
Okay.
Love to see him go away. Catch and release. I figured this was an excellent time to break into this video. Now, I have a lot of fun when I get a relaxing day to fish with my wife. So as much fun as I was poking there about getting the late start and all, I wasn't personally in a hurry either. I know that this was a day that she wanted to get out on the water and enjoy the sun. That's why the turtle box made it. And the bikini made it as well. And I told her, I was like, enjoy today, because I'm telling you right now, October's here and the cool winds are blowing. And certainly that day was a prefrontal day. Probably 24 hours later, we started feeling a big temperature drop here on the Nature Coast. But the main premise of this whole opportunity was to get out there and throw some hard baits. And when you're here, whether you live here on the Nature Coast or you're visiting the Nature Coast from another zone here in Florida, once you get to October, November, and December, that's prime time for hard baits. So baits like Mirrodines work really well. I have her throw a Mirrodine because I know she's going to catch something on it, and she gets really bummed out if she's not catching fish. So Mirrodine catches everything, as you saw, from pinfish to giant snook. It catches everything. In the second half, you're going to see that I have her throwing the Duke Dog. Now, this is a brand new topwater. Easy to manipulate, does a fantastic job of catching fish. You're about to see. And then we've got some surprises, so I don't want you to tune out too late, because there's something that happens at the very end of this video that'll just blow your mind, because I didn't even expect it to happen. As far as the rod and reel combo that I had Blondie throwing, it's one of my favorites. It's something that I use a lot in the spring and the fall. And that's a 7-foot medium action. Does a good job of throwing these size plugs. This is a Terramar XX in the medium action with the extra fast tip. And then I've got a Shimano Sustain 3000 paired up with it with 8-pound Power Pro. Now, this combo not only allows for those nice long casts, but it allows for precise casts as well, because you don't have to put a lot into it to get the lure to go exactly where it wants. 7-foot rod's a lot easier for her. We're in the Hells Bay Eldora. It sits lower to the water. It gets us back into all those little craggy creeks and into little hidden bays. But that 7-foot rod allows her to work the plug, and the plug can walk back and forth. And in tight spots like that, that's important. So I'm gonna follow up with a few things when the video ends. So don't go away too soon in this one, because I want to tell you about some updates that are coming up. Go back to the show. I'll be back in a few.
It's not funny.
Even the pros have trouble, honey.
Well, it is.
Cheap seats. Just watch that reel. Make sure it doesn't go overboard. Thank you.
Honey, I can't even see it down in there. It's all the way down inside the mangrove.
I'll see if I can break it free. It took some doing, but we did get it out. It was deep in there, very deep. All right, we're gonna see if we can get out of here. I don't want to end up stranded in here. You can definitely tell the water's rolling out here, so this is gonna eventually get us out. Oh yeah, opens up, you can tell. One of the best parts about fishing with Blondie, sandwiches. How's yours?
It's good.
Good? Yeah, this does not suck. Good. He's on. It's a snook. It's a snook. Or they're red. Man, he hit it like a snook. I mean, he crushed it like a snook. He had a little bit of an identity crisis, because that was an eat there. That was an eat. Let me put the put the power pole micro down.
Look at how the tail is on this redfish.
Well, we're gonna come down and take a quick look at him. Duke Dog made him do stuff he didn't want to do because he's got bigger troubles. I mean
look at how blue his tail is. Look at how. Look at it.
Oh yeah, like you dipped it in a blue can of paint.
His tail is so blue.
All right. Hold him upside down.
Okay, buddy.
He hit that topwater.
Got it.
It's not like he's that big, but he's big enough. Wow. Pretty cool.
Look at the tail. I guess you can't really see it as good out
Can't
here,
see
but
it
God,
like
in
you
the
can.
water, it's beautiful.
Wow. Be careful of that plug there.
Okay, he's going back in. You ready, buddy?
Send him over the side.
Here we go.
How about a big high five for that one?
That was awesome. I thought for sure it was a snook.
Oh, I heard the pop. I was like, oh yeah, we got one. We got one in here. We're deep. I mean, deep in the recesses of these creeks. All right.
Okay.
Front's getting closer and the fish are getting a little, they're getting a little psyched up. Changing the cadence made that bait more effective. You do a good job of walking it. That bait's nice to walk too.
Oh my God,
It's so easy, isn't it? Because the head is up.
so easy.
And it doesn't foul very easy because they put the hook hanger a little farther back on the belly so you don't get that leader catching that front hook.
For a top one, this thing is like effortless.
Yeah. Makes it nice. It's just keeping that control so you don't pull it away from them. It's a great eat when they eat it. That looked like another redfish that just came up and sipped it off the top.
I don't think it is.
You don't think so? It looks like a red. Oh, whoa, whoa. Nice recovery. Very nice recovery. But stay on board with me. I'm letting the boat kind of drift away from the fish. It's definitely running for... Oh, it's a red. Man, he smacked that thing. I mean, smacked the heck out of it. Another topwater.
I don't have this one good though. It's in his gill.
All right, I'll get him out.
He might get himself off.
Think so?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I've got him hooked in that gill, so I mean, he might get himself loose.
I don't know, he's locked up pretty good. Locked up better than you think he is.
He hit that thing hard.
Yeah, he did. All right.
Hey, buddy.
Crazy. That little Duke Dog boy, it's doing its job today. Just before the front. Kind of at your 9:30, 10 o'clock, bring it across the tide. Some little spotty bottom over there, if I remember right. Can't see anything with these skies. Can't see a thing. Silvered out the water, but topwater is a good bait to throw. So, someone trying. You're working it perfectly with the tide. You want to say 2 casts down the line here and we're done?
Yep.
Right down the edge. 2 casts down the edge and we will go to the hacienda.
Nice bobbers up in there.
What was that? Is that, what's tailing up there?
Where?
Between him and the bank, right there. Couldn't tell if it was a dolphin or if it was a shark. Maybe time to go. I think I've wore you out today.
Okay.
We're done. Turn the tunes up. What a day. He was eating his dead bait. Now he's gonna have to follow this thing. That tarpon was coming out of the back. There he is.
There he is right there.
Wow. Yeah, I am. I saw it. I could see him behind your boat earlier. He was thinning. Must have had a piece of dead. That's what I said. He must have had a piece of cut bait out and he got it. That's awesome. Good luck. I hope it stays shallow. I hope it stays shallow.
I can barely see the road with the heat coming on. Reach down between my legs, ease the sea.
Well, I want to update you on a few things, but I just got to say, that was one hell of a way to end the video. That guy jumping that tarpon, it was not only a big surprise to me, it was a big surprise to him, trust me. If you look back in the footage, you'll see where I almost foreshadowed it without knowing I was foreshadowing it. When I said, I can't tell what's behind that guy's boat, babe. It looks like a shark or a porpoise, something's tailing there. The whole time it was a tarpon digging around looking for his cut bait, because he was jig fishing for trout off the front of the boat in the main channel. And he had thrown a piece of cut bait out on a widow rod that he had stuck in a rod holder in the back of his boat. So he's thinking he's going to catch a redfish or possibly a snook, as that happens here on cut bait. But all along, one of the resident tarpon that was probably getting out of this shallow creek so you could find some deeper water with the front approaching, he's the one who slurped it up, and I think the line of the day was, see you next month. Thought that was hilarious. Back to business. MirrOlures. I'm telling you right now, if you've been buying these plugs your whole life and you always struggle with them and it seems like it's hard for you to work them, you can do no wrong in October and November and December with MirrOlures. MirrOlures have got to be my favorite lure to throw this time of year, especially here where I live on the Nature Coast and even further up on the Big Bend. So if you're ever going to use them, if you're ever going to open them up out of your tackle bag, this is the time to do it. A couple of quick updates. One, the Redfish Classic right here in Citrus County is going to happen October 20th and 21st. I hope to see you all there. We just got over Adalia just less than a month ago, and I think this is going to be a big event for the community. A lot of people are going to turn out for this one. It's going to have a decent purse and some great prizes and a lot of bragging rights, and everyone who is somebody is probably going to be there. So if you're thinking about, hey, I want something, a distraction, I want to do something fun, come on out to this one. I think you're going to love it. And it's right here at the historic Plantation Inn on Kings Bay. My next event that I'm going to personally be at is going to be on November 4th. Now, this is for all my friends up there along the low country coast, Georgia and South Carolina. We're going to be in Mount Pleasant at Hadrell's Point Tackle, and Shimano and Z-Man and a few other brands are going to be doing a big seminar series, and I'm going to be one of the ones that are there. So November 4th, put that in your calendar. Check out social media for Hadrell's Point. You'll see that not only I will be there, but Captain Benny Ortiz will be there. We'll have maybe even Carter Andrews is rumored to be there. Captain John Irwin from that area is going to be there, and a lot of other noteworthy captains are going to be there doing seminars and whatnot, meet and greets. So if you want some of us to help you out with some tackle recommendations, we will be there on November 4th. I always look forward to going to South Carolina. In the meantime, do me a big favor. If you enjoy videos like this, and if you enjoy all the how-to stuff that I share with you in my virtual classroom here, and you enjoy the Tidewater Diaries and FlatsClass TV here, reach over here and push that subscribe button. I need you guys. I want to get to 50,000 subs so that I can have a full-time camera guy taking both of us, both me and all of you, to some really cool places to shoot a lot more video. All right, that's all I got for you. Till next time, Captain CA signing off. Put these away.